Welcome to another banging interview live via www.artistlinkupradio.net. Empress Tashai presents the maestro, Benji Myers.
In another 4 minutes, I'm going to be joining live with Benji Myers. So unfortunately, he won't be coming live with us on Instagram, but he will be on audio calling in the radio station. Reggae President, I see you. Once you view on the broadcast, please take a moment to share the live. Please, I'm asking you, just share it about, send it a little further for me. Please and thank you. So very kind of you guys. This instrumental is done by the artist that I'm going to be interviewing momentarily. Sounds of Benji Myers.
Hello.
Hi. Greetings.
Greetings, Empress Tashai.
Benji, we are live on the radio right now. We are on air. Guys, let me take a moment to welcome Benji Myers on the live with us today, calling us all the way out of Jamaica. I'm not sure what the location is, but it's a pleasure to have you on with us today, Benji. How are you?
Give thanks, and it's an honor for me to be here with you as well. Thanks for the invitation. Share the work with you.
This has been a long time coming, Benji, and it's really an honor to have not just an engineer, a producer, or a sound technician, but you're a well-rounded musician. So for those who aren't familiar with who Benji Myers is, I know you started out at a young, tender age playing music in the church, but let's hear it from your perspective as to how you got in music and still is doing so well.
Firstly, I must say it's a privilege to represent music, and it's an honor to carry the badge of a musician. So I'm committed to the real organics of music. So I did music formally. Early age, I started at 7, learning instruments, and then by the time I got to high school, I was learning the theory, which is the chart reading. I was playing basically as an orchestra, man. I was blowing woodwinds and brass, and we were doing all of those things. So music formally at the Herbert Morrison. But we started in Hanover, where I'm from Hallington, Hanover.
Right.
With my father passed, deceased mom and dad. Basically went to church and school. We grew up in that area.
Yes.
My mom was the principal and founder of the Hallington Basic School. My dad also was the minister of the church. So we grew up in they call it a mansion house. It's assigned to the minister and his family.
Yes.
So it was more like a boot camp. You know the thing about discipline.
Right.
So we played music for spiritual purposes. We weren't exposed to pop. In the country, you don't have a club or a...
I'm familiar with Hanover. I went to school down there.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
So, we started here. And playing my guitar at all in school voluntarily for devotion. I would walk with it to school. And then by the time I got to high school, I was introduced to the music formally from first form. So pursue the music theory and learn instruments, like I said before. And then to kind of cut it short, after leaving school, I was invited back to school to work with the program. Because our school have a ongoing music program.
Right.
1976, where we have 2 bands. We have an advanced band and it's a beginner's band. So the first farmers like myself would come in and join the beginner's band. So when the 5th farmers graduate, we would fall right into the advanced band. It was like a 40-piece band. So the formal training came with that.
Nice.
I started to play the trumpet, the trombone, and so forth. And then, playing strings at church, I was playing guitar and bass. My family being musical, like I said before. So everything kind of came together by the time you get to high school. And then I did the program teaching at the school for 1 year.
Wow.
But, being from the North Coast, the North Coast have lots of hotels and nights.
Yes.
So that's how I started to really do music.
So let me ask you, Benji, when did the professionalism where you start going out and your first gig, like, do you remember when and where your first gig was and how was it for you? Like your first professional gig.
As a professional,
yes.
I would think going to Negro, like between the graduation August and September. I went back to school to do the teaching program in September, but we're doing gigs between August and
right.
like at Kaiser's Cafe in Negro.
What?
I was about 16. I was about
wow.
16. If you're talking professional, you're talking about when you start.
Yeah, you start getting paid. So after your first gig and you say, well, you get your first check, and how did that look for you, and you feel like say, well, more motivated to go forward in continuing with this
yes.
music.
Yes. But you see, my dad wasn't pleased being a bishop, but so I didn't have anywhere to stay. So
he
threw me out because he said I can't stay in there and do that kind of thing. So the parents were very strict. So
yes.
I left. And in fact, leaving home was good. I'm still young, my mother was worried, but then this time I didn't have to answer to my father.
Right.
So I would play out and stay late, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I didn't like when I was coming home that
right.
Fear of everything.
Yes.
I'm on the road late. And I'm not supposed to represent that kind of music, because reggae music was kind of a bad thing, back in the day,
Yes.
The church never really appreciated and accepted it like they do and embrace it now.
Right.
So I was basically breaking all the rules, so I was kicked out. So I used that now as my opportunity to do more. So instead of playing one night, I just started doing 6 nights in different places, 2 nights here, 3 nights here. And so it became a regular thing to work. I was working 6 nights for about 12 years.
Let me ask you, how do you sustain yourself to be able to stay working 6 nights a week for 12 years consistently? What do you do? What does it take to maintain?
Practice. We did our individual practice, the bands I was playing with.
Right.
I was in residency, you're in the hotel, you're doing residency, so you're given accommodation. You're expected to provide music from 7:30 to 11:30 nightly, except one night off.
Right.
And we, again, why I mentioned the years, because when we got our vacation leave this summer, we were asked to stay on. Because the hotels were afraid whatever was coming to relieve us wouldn't
up to standard.
So we were paid a lot more. We got more paid each week just to play at our vacation.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, on that note, Benji, give me a moment. Let me drop a song for you. I'm going to drop Thank You, Lord. Let me turn up that one every day.
I'm gonna thank you, Lord, for all the
You're locked into the sounds of Benji Myers. If you didn't know before, get familiar. Listen.
thank you, Lord. My time I'm gonna give you, and so much more. I never knew that I'd find someone so pure and kind until I stopped and thought about you. You've been a friend and you mean much.
Oh my goodness, my gracious, Benji.
Yes.
It is such an honor. Listen, I want to applaud you for your contribution to reggae music, because you've done so much work with so many different artists by not only you going out there and putting your talent out there, you're creating talent, you're building artists, you're producing, you're doing sound engineering. Tell us a little bit about the technicalities of the music behind the scenes.
That's really the science to the sound,
Yes.
Learning how to put it together. Because I was speaking before, we did the live thing for the North Coast, but coming into town, studio and it's touring and understanding the difference between both. So I like the studio. It give you a chance to bring your, after you play so much music on the North Coast as well, and you play with everybody's sound, some point now you want to make your own sound, like, you know, when things coming together, your ability. You know, I was basically locked up in my own room for a couple of years just working on my sound. But before that, I was doing studio sessions, giving me the experience to play bass with a client with Bobby. I was doing work. I did work on the real thing with Sizzler.
Yes.
I did work on Rain Fire with King. And I've been doing studio work consistently even now.
Yes.
I still do studio work as a musician. That helps me to be a better producer.
Right. Right.
Yeah, the experience is there. You learn from the great. I'm playing with Sly, I'm playing with Robbie Lynn. I'm doing work with Clive Hunt.
Yes.
I'm touring with Toots. I'm touring with Jimmy.
Yes. So, yeah, tell us a little bit about working. All right, working with some of these greats, because oh my gosh, you're working with nothing but pure legend. Sly and Robbie, Steely and Clevie, Jimmy Cliff, and these people. All these people are legends in the music. So what does it take? What does it really take? Because right now, Benji, as we have it, a lot of talk is out there saying that we're losing reggae music and we're losing dancehall music. But are we really losing the music, or what's happening with the music? Why are so many people talking down about our music right now? Is it that our younger artists are losing their way, or they're not being taught by, are they not being around much, I want to say, veterans in the industry to teach them the way, or is it that they don't want to learn? I don't know. What's going on?
You mentioned a couple of things, and it's a combination of things, you know. First of all, I think we have to re-educate. There's a lot of that going on now through the Edna Manley College. The musicians are coming out more equipped musically.
Yes.
And ready to work, because we have to equip the musicians to work. And that's what the North Coast did for all persons who passed through. Mikey Spice, a good friend of mine, was also at the North Coast, which is Stevens. Chuck Turner. Most people, Chuck Turner was a drummer in our band before he did that. The I Need You single. Frankie Paul was a musician. There's a lot of musicians behind the scenes who have been working to build the product. So the youths that came along, like we know, we gravitated towards what was going on. I think it's a generation thing now where this generation don't necessarily, and it's really in the kids, they don't really listen to the experienced people in anything.
Right.
They seem to know all quite early in their head. And so there's a tendency for them to do it and dismiss the older, very dismissive of the elderly advice, which we were subjected to learn because it was forced upon us to do it right. They know our choice to make music for fun, to make music for sensationalism, because there's some of them that really living off music is just a flair, it's just something to create excitement.
For a period of time, because if you notice, Benji, a lot of these artists right now that are going viral very quickly, it's like they're not, the substance isn't there to keep them going and going. The longevity isn't there, because if I can listen to a Benjamin 15, 20, 25 years ago, and Benjamin is still working, is still a commodity that is needed in the industry, something is wrong. They're not doing something right. And
You're correct. It has to do with their understanding of the work that was established before. Anything you do, you have to know the history of it. If you're doing medicine, you have to know that. You have to study, and to modernize it, you have to know what was there before. But you can't just get up and say, oh, that's an old thing, that's boring. Or it's just like the youth of today, parents giving them advice. Your advice is kind of too, you're old. So they're dismissive of our advice. We all experience that as parents. So we look at them and we realize that we can't help them. We have to leave them sometimes to crash, learn, and burn. And so it's sad that the music has to lose traction because of that. But if it's really, they have the substance, find the substance in the music, and find the sensationalism in the music and separate them. Because music today seems as if it's really about just body and parts and things.
And there's no substance to the music anymore. And so the music that is coming out now is only staying for a couple weeks or a couple a couple months, if that long. And then they're disposable. It's like you're just 1, 2, 3 and you're done with it. No, it's not right. Let me play a tune with longevity. Give me a minute there, Benjamin. Let me play a tune with longevity, because some people don't understand what time it is.
Trying to get it on with you, but you keep on saying you don't know what to do. Don't know much about you, yet you're always on my mind. So all you gotta do is leave it to time, and everything will be fine. Pull up the tune, time alone. Pull up the tune, pull up the tune, pull up the tune, pull up the tune, Empress. Pull up.
Right up at the tip of the top. Track and radio full media. Viral team, grab a music. Hey! Betty Love.
It's a while since I've been trying to get it on with you, but you keep on saying you don't know what to do. Don't know much about you, yet you're always on my mind. So all you gotta do is leave it to time, and everything will be fine. Time alone can do everything. Time can move in the mountain. Time will make you realize someone's in love.
You can't play big tune one time, you have to wheel it until you feel it. We're talking to the maestro. Oh my gosh. Benji Myers at them. I want to some Benji. I want to some people. They don't know about longevity music. Eh? Eh?
I feel it.
I want dear Benji, man. Benji. Give me a minute with it again, now, man. Instagram well on right now. Big up on yourself to everybody on the check. Tell me I leave some people to you know, because some of them things that watch me good.
It's a while since I've been trying to get it on with you, but you keep on saying you don't know what to do. Don't know much about you, yet you're always on my mind. So all you gotta do is leave it to time, and everything will be fine. Time alone can do anything. Time I move every mountain. Time will make you realize someone's in love with you. Baby, it's true. Oh. It's giving you, yeah. So what are we gonna do? Bunch you now you know how I feel. Will you ever realize that I'm for real? Let me assure you and I promise you I won't break your heart. Now you know it right from the start. So leave it to time. Time alone can do anything. Time. Move in the mountain. Time will make you realize someone's in love with you.
Oh my goodness, my gracious. We have the maestro on the phone lines right here, right now. Sounds of Benji Myers coming at you. This one's like a time together. Benji!
Yeah, go on, but depend on the vocals, man.
Benji, then me not have to learn. Me have to learn, you know, me have to do this thing too long for not learn melodies and harmonies and them something there, you know. Me have to learn. Benji, man. Sure. It's a good vibration and it's a nice vibes, and this is what we are talking about when we talk about music with substance and music that has longevity.